This is the Ordro M5. It's a 3-axis gimbal camera that shoots in 5K up to 30p, or you can drop it down to 4K to shoot in 60p. It's really small and portable. Here it is against my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I can pretty much hide the M5 behind my phone. You can capture really smooth footage with it thanks to its 3-axis stabilization in either horizontal or vertical orientation. It has the usual gimbal modes that you'll find in most gimbals. There's pan follow, pan and tilt follow, all lock, and all follow, or POV. It uses a 1/2.5 inch Sony CMOS sensor that captures a 120-degree ultra-wide view at a fixed 2.2 aperture. It's really wide and has a lens distortion correction in camera, so it doesn't have much image distortion. It has a digital zoom too that you can toggle here on the side in case it's too wide for you. Easily my favorite feature is the 3.5 inch rotatable touchscreen. This screen is even bigger than the ones on my full-frame cameras. It makes it really easy to see what you're capturing. This makes it great for vlogging, or you can quickly flip the screen to film a short or a TikTok. The audio straight out of this camera is not the best. To be fair, I'm a little bit of a snob when it comes to audio, so I'll say that the audio of this camera is adequate. Alright, so this is the sound of the internal mics of the Ordro M5. Even without connecting it to my computer, I know this probably doesn't sound great, so let's connect a microphone to this and see how it sounds after. Alright, so now I have an external mic connected to the Ordro M5 and it should sound a whole lot better. So yeah, this is definitely the way to go. You're just gonna have to find a way to mount a microphone to this though, because there's no real cold shoe or anything to mount a microphone to it. It features Smart Follow where it tracks your subject. It doesn't work that well. Here you can see it does track me when I'm looking at the camera, but once I turn my head just slightly, the camera loses me. It's even worse when I put my glasses on. A huge standout feature of this camera is the IR night vision. It has built-in IR sensors that pretty much let you see in complete darkness. This is the perfect ghost hunting tool. Seriously though, it's an awesome feature and I would understand if this is the reason that you bought this camera. It's great for people who like to camp or for those who do astrophotography. I'm neither of those people, so I can't give you an example of that. You can shoot time lapses with it, which is nice. I wish it was able to do a motion lapse though, especially since it's a gimbal camera. This is another thing that they could add in a firmware update. They say that the battery life on this camera can last up to 170 minutes in 4K 30 and 160 minutes in 5K 30. I never filmed in one long recording, but it felt like those numbers were about right. It has a 1/20 mount built right into the camera. I can't explain how much I love this. My current favorite camera is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it doesn't have a built-in 1/20 mount on it. You have to put this adapter on it, which makes it so annoying to me. I wish it was just built into the camera like the Ordro M5. The buttons on here are all nice and clicky, and there's a zoom rocket here on the side that I was showing you earlier. I do wish I had a joystick though, but I understand that it was probably hard to implement on here, especially with the huge screen. Handling wise, it feels like you're holding your phone. I wish it was more comfortable, but once again, I understand that it's probably hard to do with that screen. It does capture photos too, but only in JPEG. There's no RAW format on it. Here's a few examples of how the pictures come straight out of the Ordro M5. So I did a comparison video with this against the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. You can check out that video over here somewhere. And I'll be honest, it doesn't beat the Pocket 3, but it's not a bad camera. I see a lot of potential in this camera. The screen on this thing is personally my favorite feature. And remember, this thing is half the price of the Osmo Pocket 3, and it comes with everything that you need to get out and start shooting. If you do buy the Ordro M5, this is what you get in the box. So here's the packaging. Let's open it up. Everything is packed in this nice case. We got a wrist strap, memory card reader, USB-A to C charging cable. It comes with a 64 gig micro SD, cleaning cloth, and finally the M5. It feels okay. A little bit of ASMR. The screen easily flips out. The buttons feel good. Here it is compared to my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and here it is against the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And that's everything. The Ordro M5 is a good camera with effective stabilization. It definitely has room for improvements. It's nice seeing other companies come out to compete in this market, and at a wallet-friendly price too. I can't wait to see what Ordro comes out with next. Alright, I'm gonna go set up a new ghost hunting YouTube channel.